Welcome to MLB The Show and baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Carr is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Benji Gonzalez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. At the knees, strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Brian Urban is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Nick Banks. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. Carr, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. First pitch on its way. Drew Mendoza is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now in the box, Aldrim Corredor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aldrim Corredor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jackson Reeds.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Fuentes has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Benji Gonzalez. Left side, but well foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a looper to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Standing in now, Brian Rubin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Banks is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Fouled away.
Mendoza.
Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The pitcher, Max Carr, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time. And
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Aldrim Corredor. Right there for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, Rhett Wiseman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Fastball. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Taylor Gushu will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bryson Stott. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it
a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So now to the plate, Benji Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another shot now, Brian Urban. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Banks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate. In 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Mendoza. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in, Aldrin Corredor. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Rhett Wiseman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Settling in now, Jackson Reitz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Ready once again, Bryson Stott. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in and looking for more, Max Carr. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Chris Owings now. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Corredor waits on it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 8-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Benji Gonzalez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Standing in, Brian Urban. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but it let the bullpen.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Yard Goats hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Max Carr gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Carson Teal was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Senators, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.